Hello there. Hello there.
Ooh, I need my beverage ready to go. All right, we're back and we're ready to go. Here it is. Da 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 da. Oh, I didn't prime my fucking uwu button. We gotta fix that. There it is. Bunny rabbit. And you can only see his butt a little bit. There he is. That was quite unexpected, Mr. Wright. To suddenly claim there was another person at the scene of the crime like that. I must ask, is it the truth? Well, I think you would know the answer to that. Oh, being mysterious, are we? Sadly, I've no time for mysteries.
Hello there.
Heyo, what's up, Chaos? I hope you're having the best day ever! Look at that bunny chewing that lettuce.
Brought you frankincense. Thank you. And I brought you myrrh.
Murder.
Yo! What's up? I've been here
Hello there.
the whole time.
What's crappin', Sweet Pea? I hope you're also having the best day ever!
Hello there.
Cups is in the house.
What's up?
What's crappin', Cups? I hope you're also having the best day ever! Hey, give him the chair. The chair. Give him the chair. We have Ace Attorney buttons. Remember, guys. We've got a few.
Brought you frankincense. Thank you.
Yeah.
And I brought you myrrh.
Murder. Give you the chair.
No, not you're in trouble. You are in trouble.
Oh, wow. Oh, man.
If it rhymes, I can cause trouble.
If it rhymes, I can cause trouble in it. I'd only ask that you leave the defending to your defense in the future. Otherwise, I cannot guarantee the outcome. You see, I haven't mellowed out one bit, Kristoff. Justice. Yes, sir? The judge has summoned me to his chambers, so carry on without me. Ah, jeez. Ah, jeez. Turnabout. Fucking hell. You did well, Apollo. Can I ask you something? Sure. That locket you wear. Is that really yours, Mr. Wright? You're wondering about the victim's disappearing locket, are you? Here, you can take a look. That's a picture of my daughter in there. Who did Phoenix have a daughter with? Who the fuck did Phoenix have a daughter with? Right?
Right to jail.
Which one of his jailbird clients did he hook up with? My mom. There you go. Most people are. Perhaps you'll meet her one of these days. One more question. The one who cheated that night, was it you? What do you think? Huh? You know what happened 7 years ago. What I did. Not unreasonable for you to think I might cheat. No, I never, honest. But, like, yeah. It was my mom.
2 hours later.
Meow.
It is odd that he managed to go undefeated for 7 whole years. You want to know something? There's only one game where you can be dealt bad cards all night and still win. Poker. Huh? See, poker is all about reading your opponent. In that way, it's a lot like a court case. Oh, it's about the person, not the card. It's about the person holding the cards, not the cards themselves. Yeah. Poker is like trial law. Figure out what your opponent is thinking, and you win. Yeah. Picture Jar Jar's soul following Darth Vader forever, but worse. I mean, he's there, ain't he? I think not. Try as they might to conceal it, everyone reveals their true thoughts in the end. Their body language can become a valuable source of information. See, this is a tutorial. They're teaching us to watch out for a victim, for a person's body language when they're testifying. If their body language suddenly has massive changes, there's probably a cue that you're onto something. That witness, for instance. Ms. Orley. Yeah. I'll give you the chair.
No, not you're in trouble. You are in trouble.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. This my shit. She would touch the back of her neck during certain parts of her testimony. She has a tell. Yeah. Words, habits, twitches, it's all information. That's the secret to winning, Apollo. Someone taught me, and now I passed the secret. It was Mia. Not Maya. It was Mia, not Maya. But I'm not worthy. We're not worthy. We're not worthy. We're not worthy. Right? Right, Alice Cooper? The chair sent you to limbo. No, you can do it.
That I like. That is just nasty. And
You just don't know it yet.
into it.
What's he talking about? But you will. Soon.
Holy moly, she's a big bitch.
I almost forgot. One more thing about the case. You should know I haven't told the truth to anyone yet. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Well, at least we got Buddy the Bunny.
He's my pal. He's my homeboy. My rotten soldier. He's my sweet cheese. My good time.
And he might be in box area. Hold on. Oh, there's his ears. There's his ears. Enjoy those bunny ears. I have my reasons, of course. All shall be revealed. And Apollo, I need you to be there, defending me. I need your power! Again, what is Daddy trying to murder me? We're playing a murder game, though. We're literally playing an on trial for murder game. I had no idea my cords of steel were this special. It's time. The real trial begins now. Do your best. Yeah, let's save. Wah. Here we go. Ay, ay, ay.
He just got Jim.
Yes, return, continue to the next chapter. 420! It's April 20th! April 20th, you guys. Every single one of these cases is somewhere around 420. Have you guys noticed that? All of, like, most of the case, not all of them, but like a lot of the cases. Yeah, they're 420 centers. You know? A lot of them are 420 centered. Court will now reconvene. Thank you, Judge. Has our witness, Miss Olga Orley, recovered? Yes, Your Honor. Well, she's regained consciousness, at least. Perhaps we can hear her versions of the events again. That's the thing, you see, she's quite fatigued. You're looking a bit fatigued yourself, Mr. Payne. Sadly, fatigue is insufficient grounds for refusing to testify or prosecute. The defense would like to request that Ms. Orley take the stand. Very well. The witness will take the stand. Perhaps you could repeat your name and profession. Oh, that old trope again?
Don't worry. I'm like a sweet little ninja.
Yeah. Or perhaps you'd rather admit that you're a poor liar and a poorer loser. Damn, he going at her. Nine. Not. What the fuck? The name is Olga Orley. The truth is, I am a pro dealer. People call me Olga Quickfingers Orley. Oh, really? Want to know something else? I'm not really Russian. My last name only sounds like O'Reilly.
My mom!
Oh, O'Reilly, not Orley. So she's not Russian. Do we need to change her accent? Do we need to change her voice? Do we think we need to have another voice for her? Yeah, also call my mom for that. Witness, you will tell the court what you were really up to that night. Fine, I will talk. We had a plan, see? Let me remind you that you are currently under oath. Any further fabrications will have serious consequences. Fine. That. Like I said, I am a pro. That guy, Smith, hired me to do what I do best. I was planted at the Borscht Bowl Club several days prior to the night of the game. As a waitress. So you were in cahoots with the victim? Not that he needed my help. Smith is a well-known poker player in some circles. But winning wasn't the main purpose of this game. It was about destroying a legend. The unbeatable Phoenix Wright. The plan was simple. Elegant, really, you see. We set up a trap of sorts. Hold on. I'm trying to find it. I lost her voice. I'm finding it again. Give me a sec. I was to plant a card in the Wright's pocket beforehand, and then deal 5 aces during one of their games. When their hands were revealed, Smith would call him out and search Wright. He would then pull out the planted card and a trap would snap shut. You swapped the card. Exposed as a cheater and losing on top of it. It would have made a great double play. Just like that, the legend would be dashed to pieces. Indeed! Getting caught red-handed at cheating would cast doubt on his, all of his prior wins. A 7-year legend destroyed by one little card. That was the plan. Oh really, Orley? How droll. 7, 11. Oh, Earlier, it put the date of the court date up. It's 420. The date currently in court in this game right now is 420. I love that. But like, there's at least other cases that do that. It's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, it caught me by surprise. I just realized it out of the blue. I was like, wait a minute. This is like the 5th case we've done that takes place on 420. How did I not notice this before? Like, I just, like, put it together. Like, we played so many other cases that had the same fucking thing, and I just figured it out. I blame myself, really. But it appears you made quite the mistake. A mistake? I agree, the trap was elegant. Yet, what happened to the painted card? The court doesn't want you... what's wrong? What's with that? Yeah, the court doesn't want you high? What the hell? He's lucky, I give him that. Yeah. You have to, slip free from, the trap laid by Olga, quick fingers only. Oh, really? The witness would be much cuter if she dispensed with the evil mastermind shtick. Judge, in a prose. In a prose. Cute who want to be cute. I am not cute, I am bad. You hear me? Bad. Then you're through being bad. Perhaps you could testify to the court. Tell us about this trap and how it was sprung.
Ricky Smash.
Nice. Nice. Alright, let's get her. That night I planted the card like I was supposed to. And Wright lost the hand, just like he was supposed to. Then Mr. Smith searched him. But the planted card was gone. The trap failed. The next moment, Wright picked up a bottle and swung it. It wasn't me who hit Smith. It was that no-good cheating defendant. But wait a minute, you just said you were the one cheating. So then it was you. If you said it's the no-good cheater, then that would be you because you literally just testified that you were cheating. Like, schmeriously, why the fuck? Huh. A surprisingly frank testimony that still leaves us mostly in the dark. Yeah, because it doesn't make sense. The trap was perfect. Trap was perfect, I tell you. Perfect. If that rotten cheater hadn't messed it up. Yeah, look who's talking, you rotten cheater. Yeah. Look who's talking. Well, the testimony for what it's worth is all yours, Mr. Justice. With witnesses like her, who needs criminals, right? Alright, and with defendants like Mr. Wright, who needs prosecutors? Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, courts are designed to make you nervous. I wouldn't doubt that. Put the pressure right on you, yeah. Let's do the Mia method. Let's do the Mia method. Let's press a lot and see what it gets. See if it gets us any new information. The 5 of hearts. Let me guess. Mr. Wright was to have switched the 5 with the ace to make a full house. At least that's what you're actually going to accuse him of doing, thereby ruining his legend. I slid it into Wright's pocket. When was this? Why, before the match, of course. While he was eating. At the Borscht Bowl Club, we serve borscht and suckers. Remind me to never go there. Of course. Card was to make his grand debut during the game. Like a good borscht, a good blood must be cooked up and allowed to thicken. Wright lost the hand, just like he was supposed to. Then Smith searched him. What happened when Smith searched him? Give us more detail on that. So everything went according to plan. Exactly. Borscht. The fifth ace came up, so it's obvious the switch went off without a hitch. Once the extra card was found in his pocket, Wright would be forever known as a cheat and a fraud. There were worse things to be known for, I suppose. Tell us what happened with the search. But the planted card was gone. The trap failed. The next moment, Wright picked up a bottle and swung it. Press. Wait, isn't that a little odd? What is odd? You searched Mr. Wright thoroughly and found nothing. Which means he didn't cheat, which means he had no reason to strike the victim.
Holy fuck!
Oh, yeah.
Holy hell! Is it ironic?
He just got jammed.
You just got jammed.
That's my purse! I don't know you! Don't worry. I'm like a sweet little ninja.
Welcome to the fucking show.
Welcome to the fucking show. Oh, Buddy the Bunny's eating. Buddy the Bunny's eating his carrots. Look at him. Look at him eating those carrots. Little carrot boy. Little carrot boy, you like your little munchy boy like your carrots? Yeah. That sugar from those carrots is probably why he's fucking fat. It's kind of, I bet it's my fault. What? Well? Oh. What was that just now? I sensed something. You know who else likes munching on carrots? My mom.
I'm into it.
It's dark, there's weird stuff down there. And it smells funny, that sort of thing.
Oh my goodness. Oh. Yup. Something wrong, Mr. Justice? No, nothing, Your Honor. What to do? Should I press? Yeah, press harder. We're gonna press. We're gonna press it, baby, harder. We're gonna press it lady tonight. Yeah. You're hiding something. Yeah, press harder.
I love it when a plan comes together.
What are you talking about, you? Me, Quick Fingers, Orly, Objection! The defense will refrain from baseless accusations. I have one question for the witness then. You say you saw the moment the defendant hit the victim. Is this true? Of course it's true. I did see it, honest. I saw it when Wright hit him. Oh, with my own eyes, I saw it. Nope. Nope. I don't buy it. Yeah, what's this weird vibe I'm getting? 'Cause she's a liar. Oh.
What? No, not you're in trouble. You are in trouble.
Not you're in trouble. You are in trouble. The witness, for instance, Ms. Orley. She would touch the back of her neck during certain parts of her testimony. I didn't even watch that. I just listened to other cues. Did you notice? I should be watching closer for that. Yep.
That's what I appreciate about you.
Thank you, Phoenix. It's her tell. Her poker player tell. We're not doing Mystic Maya stuff this time. We're doing poker player skills and tells. Because he's obviously going to have a different set of abilities than Phoenix and Phoenix's friends, right? Phoenix leaned on his friend's psychic powers to help him. But Apollo doesn't have any psychic friends like Maya. So he's got to rely on other things, like poker player antics. The sensation, it's coming into focus. There, that twitch, it's so clear. It's like I can perceive her habit, like I couldn't before.
Gotcha!
There was a perceive button. Yeah, there was a perceive button.
Right to jail.
Buddy the Bunny, you're too cute. You know that, Mr. Man? Mr. Super Fluff. He's gonna hate me though, like after Christmas he's due for a bath. He's due for a bath after Christmas. It's about that time. He gonna hate it. Ms. Orley, perhaps you are unaware of this yourself? Unaware of what? Whenever you get a certain part of your testimony, you touch the back of your neck with your left hand. Uh-huh. Yeah, your neck. Protect your neck. Woo-ha! I got you all in check. And yes, I know I mixed Wu-Tang and Busta Rhymes there.
Hello there.
But you know what? It was worth it. What's up, Gimme? I hope you're having the best day ever.
Yo! What's up?
I've been here the whole time.
Yeah. What indeed, Justice? What indeed? I hadn't noticed anything of the sort. Yeah, we got her.
Close your eyes and believe.
When she says that part of the testimony, she's subconsciously recalling something. Her body reacts to the memory and she touches her neck. Protect your neck. Woo-ha! Ya. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, there you go. Ya. You got it, P.
Tell you what you do, you just take them damn spark plugs out in that little hole, just put a little hole around there.
A memory? Would someone care to explain what he's babbling about? Oh damn, that's a big old bunny butt. Right in the camera. This is highly unusual, but let's ask the defense. Ya. I got the woo-ha! Oh, I would, yeah. Well, they both kind of start with different. Nah. That one starts way different. Yeah, woo-ha! I got you all in check. This is highly unusual, but let's ask the defense. Here, yeah, I don't remember the exact date. This is highly unusual, but let me ask the defense. You claim the witness is remembering something. Maybe you have evidence of this memory to show us. Her habit is scratching her neck whenever she talks about the moment of a crime. Okay. She talked about the bottle. She was talking about the bottle when she hit him. Talking about the bottle. Ms. Orley, whenever you recall the crime that night, you scratch your neck. I've noticed it happens when you talk about the moment of the crime. Yeah. Okay. There must be some reason behind this habit of yours. I believe the weapon that was left an inerasable impression on your neck is this. The bottle. It's gotta be the bottle, right? It's most likely the bottle.
He's trying to trick you.
Watch it not be. And I get a strike right now, right? Whenever she talks about the moment of the crime, she touches her neck. Because she's got to protect the neck. Yeah. But I'm gonna break your neck. Wow, there's a lot of rap songs about necks. I never realized there were so many songs about necks. Yeah. Like with the word neck in the title too. Like it's so much about necks that neck is in the title. There's a lot of songs about necks. And what reminds us more of that moment than this bottle, the murder weapon. Yeah. Woo-ha! I got you all in check. Something doesn't fit. Yeah, something doesn't fit. If you were the only witness to the crime, why would that make you touch your neck like you're in pain? What's he talking about now? It was Mr. Smith, the victim, who was hit, not you. This is a cross-examination, not a cross-wild conjecture. The witness's habits, they're completely irrelevant. Justice, I'll admit it. I'm a bit confused myself. This is certainly a unique cross-examination. You know what, let's look at the evidence. What do we have? We've got the autopsy that says it was 2 a.m. on the 17th, 3 days ago. Between 1:45 and 2:15, hemorrhaging from blunt trauma to the forehead. Dude is out. The murder weapon, a close-up picture with his hat off showing, yeah, he got smacked in the dome. We got Phoenix's cell phone. We got Ola Ortley's photo from them having dinner together before the game. And then the victim's chip photo, which proves that Phoenix was actually winning, not losing. And then Smith's hand. I'm just gonna look around, see if anything pops up, right? Oh. One of the cards has a blue back. So that was the fake card. The planted card was the King of Diamonds. So if anything, this proves they were cheating. Because the King of Diamonds. And these are the players involved. Okay, cool. This is certainly a unique cross-examination. I'll explain later, just trust me. Now is our only chance to break her. Jeez.
Brought you frankincense. Thank you. And I brought you murder.
Ms. Orley, please testify in detail about the moment of the crime. The very moment. Yet, I know nothing. We know you're not actually Russian. The witness will testify, please. No. Ha, fine. You know what? Maybe I need to give her a Sandy Cheeks voice, right? She reminds me a little bit of, what's her name from the first game, the photographer lady. Who was always getting in trouble. He's the one who did it. I didn't let him out of my sight until the cops got here. I think that's actually, wait a minute. Bullshit. Hold on. Phoenix notified the police. The battery's being held together with a pace. Yeah, if he can't afford a new one, he just doesn't care. Alright. Present. This might be wrong, but we're gonna go for it.
Thanks to denial, I'm immortal. Is that not what man has dreamt of?
Because early we have a record that clearly contradicts what you just said. It states that the police were alerted by a report from the defendant. Eh? Fuck.
Bruh.
Got him. And we know the defendant left the room, climbed the stairs, and made that phone call from the first floor of the Borscht Bowl Club. Alright, now we're getting her. So explain how you kept your eyes on the defendant when he left the room entirely. Ah! Oh boy. Oh boy. The man who... Oh, okay, hold on. The man who picked up a bottle and swung it that night wasn't the defendant. Ooh, animated cutscene? Yo, we get an actual animated cutscene. Yo, we're getting an animated cutscene in an Ace Attorney game. Holy shit. You dirty cheat. Check his pockets, now! It's gone. The card's gone. You lose. Ah! Just then, Smith grabbed the bottle from next to right. And he hit me. You? Some master of cheating you turned out to be. Got him.
What? No, not you're in trouble. You are in trouble.
When I came to, the victim was already dead. That's it. Oh, so she didn't even see it. She didn't even see the killing, so she has no idea who the fuck did it. Uh-huh.
Bird ass poop dookie stick butt bitch snotty sack smelly ass balls hooker penis.
We already established we can cuss.
So we know she's lying. That's why I couldn't reveal who I really was. If I came out that I was in league with Smith, I'd be a suspect for sure. You still are, motherfucker. Well, where does this leave us? Madness. This is madness. I'm dreaming. It must have been me who he had hit with a bottle. I'm imagining all of this. It appears our prosecution is at his wit's end, and frankly, I can't blame him. Mr. Gavin, what do you think about this turn of events? Mr. Gavin? Sir? I believe, as the defense in this case, we are compelled to call Ms. Orley a big fat liar. Three were in the room the night of the murder. The defendant, the victim, and her. She was part of a conspiracy gone wrong. Yeah. And she has a motive. Motive? Her plot foiled. The witness got into an argument with her client, Mr. Smith. And the denouncement, or murder. I didn't kill him. I'm not a killer. It's a trap. Somebody's trying to frame me. What tangled webs we weave when we practice to deceive. So tangled we catch ourselves in the process.
I don't play World of Warcraft. I'm playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
Mr. Right! Such hasty conclusion. It's not like you, Christoph Gavin. What are you saying? Why not consider the other possibility? That there was another person in the room at the time of the murder. Right, like Mr. Wright was saying before the recess. So she's the only one that's saying there was only 3 people in the room. Phoenix is saying there's more than 3 people in the room. A single card was swapped into the victim's hand after the murder. And the one who swapped the card didn't know 2 colors of cards were being used. A 4th person. This theory, your fourth person doesn't exist. Okay. Indeed. That's why I decided to bring this case to court. Here, where there's no escape and no chance for deception. I mean, I wouldn't say no chance for deception, but you know, the perfect place to catch a real criminal. The real criminal! And we're in luck! A clue to the real criminal's identity was kindly provided to us. And right at the beginning of the trial, no less. Really? Damn it, Phoenix, I'm not seeing it. He's got something that I'm not seeing. What? Apollo, perhaps you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, sorry. Remember what I said. Yeah, remember what I said. Ah, hit the wrong button. Hold on. There we go. The 4th person who swapped the cards made one critical error, but he's on the move. I see your little butt. I see your little butt. You trying to get scritches? Hold on, buddy's trying to get scritches. Come here. Come here, baby. Come here, baby boy. Turn you around. There you go, Mr. Baby. There he is. Okay. Ugh. Sorry, we needed some bunny snuggles. There we go. Much better. I just needed some bunny snuggles. I'm good now. Or she wasn't considering the color of the back of the cards. No, if she was in on it, she would have known that detail. Like, how do you mess that up if you know, right? You would have had one of each from a different deck of the same card. Right, but how could such an obvious mistake occur? The cards used for the last game were red. Yet there's one person here in the court who thought those cards were blue. Someone who's colorblind. Yeah, I had that impression too, but why? Well, Apollo, think you can figure out who it was? It's someone who's colorblind. Yeah, it's someone who's colorblind, I think. Yeah, yeah. What's up, Lucy? I hope you're having the best day ever.
Yo! What's up?
I've been here the whole time.
Troy and Abed in the morning.
Come on!
Lucy and Mr. Face in the morning. If you guys have not had a chance to go say hi to Lucy, fucking do that shit. Spread the love. Try not to get any on ya. With a little love. And a little tenderness. Oh, Buddy's throwing his toys. Oh, Buddy's throwing his toys. He's playing. We have an 11-year-old bunny playing with toys like a good boy. Like a little baby. Yup. It's not me, I swear. Who is this fourth person? Why do I always have to get put on the spot like this? Jeez. How's it going, Lucy? Yeah, we're figuring out all 55 details of this case.
55 burgers, 55 fries, 55 tacos, 55 pies, 55, 55, 55, 55.
But you know who we miss. Let's hear what the defense has to say. Who was it? Munching on some foodies. There you go. A little veggies, a little mackerel. Who thought the cards used in the final game were blue? Wait, no, it was Kristoff. He said it earlier. Oh, wait, why was it Kristoff? He wasn't there. But he said it, though. And it was weird. Right? I'm not insane, right? He said that. Phoenix, Apollo, Phoenix, Pain, Phoenix, Phoenix, Phoenix. Or it's the victim. So we know it's not going to be Phoenix. He's not colorblind. It's probably not going to be her since she was hired to help cheat. Not the prosecutor. It's him or it's him. He's dead, so it's probably not him. And I could have sworn he is colorblind, and that was talked about earlier. I could have sworn he's colorblind. I could be mistaken. I'm probably about to get a strike. See, he seems like the safe bet, but he's dead. He seems like the safe bet, but he's dead. I swear he said he was colorblind. I may have imagined that, though. It might actually be her. Fuck. No, it can't be her. She was... No. She's been asked about stuff like that. Definitely not her. It's not him, and it's not him. This guy or this guy. And I could have sworn they said this guy was fucking colorblind. I could have sworn they said that. No, but he thought it was blue. He said he thought that all the cards were the same color. When I pointed it out, and was like, hey, this card's different. He's like, oh, it is? You know what? I'm gonna guess the victim. If it's not the victim, it's definitely him. Because you know what? 50% of the time, it's the fucking victim. But like, this, like, I swear we had a conversation where this guy, I said the cards were all the same, and he said I said the cards are different, and he said I thought they looked the same. I'm gonna guess the victim, though, because that's usually the safe bet. But it's not him, and not her. It's him or him. Through process of elimination, it's one of those two. And I could have sworn the one dude said that the cards look the same. I could be fucking wrong. I could be about to get it right here. I think I'm seriously confused. Now, I selected the victim, so we'll see. I selected the victim, but we'll see. Exactly. If she mistook the color of the cards, yes. That's why I said it can't be her, right? That's why I said it can't be her. I could have sworn my guy that was with me, like, said something about the cards looking the same after I pointed out that they weren't. I could be misremembering, but we'll see. Because I guessed the victim, so I'm seriously sorry. Well, it can't be helped. I almost missed it myself. That doesn't do any good to turn their eyes away from the truth, does it? Kristoff? Fuck, I did guess wrong. Fuck, I did guess wrong. Kristoff did say last stream, like, the only cards, their backs wreathed in blue flame. Yeah, I know it's the fight. Yeah, because, like, only one of the cards was blue and he thought they were all the same color. And I pointed out, like, I literally pulled this out, and we looked at the hand, and we flipped it over, right? Where's the flip? How do I flip that again? Shit. But yeah, we flipped them over. Oh, that like this. Yeah. Yeah, the right joystick. Yeah, we flipped them over, and then we were like, wait a minute. They're not blue. Only one of them is blue. What the fuck are you talking about, Kristoff? Okay, so it was Kristoff, and I just got that wrong. Okay. Mr. Gavin? Yep. Okay, it was Kristoff. You don't mean? Kristoff Gavin, you were the fourth person that night. But of course Mr. Gavin knows the color of the cards. How would he? As you can see, the photo of the crime scene is black and white. Oh, he thought they were... No? Huh. You can't tell which of the cards are blue. The ones on the floor or on the table. But look, you can see the colors in this photo. Ah. When he said the cards were blue, it was well before this evidence came to light. Yeah. Well, I figured if they got the colors wrong, it would be color blindness, right? But no, he just misspoke and said all the cards were blue, and we knew all the cards were not blue. We knew they weren't blue. Okay. It's true the defendant was engaged in a game of poker with the victim. Yet it was only that game, in the purest sense, a competition, Your Honor. A competition? Yes, a test of wits. A silent clash of passions. You know who else likes a silent clash of passions?
My mom!
Only the cards on their backs wreathed in a blue flame. I know its final outcome. Well, Kristoff? Mr. Gavin? Mr. Gavin! Is something the matter? No, nothing. Excuse me. It was just so sudden. Right. You aren't seriously accusing me, are you? Oh, Kristoff. You know, even I'd never take a joke this far. Ooh.
What? No, not you're in trouble. You are in
This has gone beyond ridiculous. Beyond dumb. This is insanity. The defendant accusing his own defense attorney of murder. I assure you, I'm quite sane. But what possible connection could Mr. Gavin have to the victim? I wasn't aware that I had a connection to Mr. Smith either. Yeah. Yes, but Mr. Gavin and the victim have never even met. Well, what if they have? Huh? There's a possibility after all. They may have met that night before the game started. Oh shit. Oh shit. What are you suggesting? God damn. Is this the truth Mr. Wright was staying silent about? Well, only one thing to do. Mr. Wright, the defense would like to request that you testify. The defense would like to request no such thing. Mr. Gavin? Testimonies must be related to the case. How could anything happen before that game of poker be related? Well, let's see. 2 of the people at the game were plotting to cheat and then frame Phoenix Wright for cheating. Even though they were the ones who were cheating. They devised that before the fucking game. That's how, motherfucker. What the fuck? What the fuck? Like, it's a yadoy. Come on. I'm not sure if I follow, Mr. Gavin. As I explained before, the defense believes that Ms. Orley... Am I supposed to speak for Mr. Justice in this? He is the defense, not you. Mr. Justice? The matter of Mr. Wright's testimony is up to you. Obviously, I'm gonna let Phoenix take the stand. Like, obviously. Yeah, oh, okay, go. Does the court, in your opinion, need to hear Mr. Wright? Of course I'm letting Phoenix fucking talk. Why wouldn't I? And this is why Phoenix specifically requested you as a defense attorney, not Kristoff. Oh! Because the guy who runs... Okay, because I won't be as influenced by the guy who runs the office, I'll do my own thing. I won't just let him tell me how to run my case. Yeah, this is what Mr. Wright's strategy. He was planning this all along. Okay. And you intend to... And I intend to see this through. The defense would like to request Mr. Wright to testify to the court. And to Justice, you betray me, your teacher. Sorry, Mr. Gavin, this isn't about loyalty, it's about the truth. Haha. Take that, Kristoff. Very well, the defendant, Mr. Wright, will take the stand, please.
Sounds like fun on the book.
Get up there, Phoenix. Hello, Buddy to Bunny. Are you staring me down, waiting for Snuggles again? Or are you hoping the heater will kick on again? It is a little chilly here. He's probably waiting for the heater to kick on again. He's standing right in front of where the heater is. Like, he's probably waiting for it to kick on. How you doing, Mr. Man? You okay? That evening, Kristoff and I had dinner. We sat at the table in this photograph. Shady Smith walked in 5 minutes after Kristoff left. When the trap failed, Smith hit the waitress. The girl was knocked out cold. Smith was uncontrollable. I left to call the police. Also, when does the Outer Man have any plans for Christmas next week? Yeah, we're just doing family stuff. Yeah, just doing family stuff. Yup. When I returned, he was dead. Blood streaming from a cut on his forehead. That's when I made another phone call to defense attorney Gavin. Yeah, I don't know what, yeah, I'm probably just gonna be home. You were at the Borscht Bowl Club the night of the murder. I dine with him rather frequently. Hey, Cuffs is home. There you go. Nice. And he talked to the defendant on the phone directly after the murder. Quite against my will, I had become involved in a murder. Although I might be in need of a lawyer, so I thought I might be in need of a lawyer, so I called him. And Kitty. And it's no Kitty, it's my pat. No, Mr. Kitty, it's my pat. Oh, Mr. Bunny Rabbit, you're just over there laying on your carpet. I thought I might, yeah, he called his lawyer. You were planning all this all along, weren't you, right? Just because you wanted to drag me into your little murder trial. The only thing I want is the truth there, big boy. As I did back then, and now. I thought my office was doing you a favor when we took your defense. It appears I was wrong. Jabaited.
I love it when a plan comes together.
Very well, the defense may cross-examine the witness. Oh, we doing it. You better be ready. Sir? He's lying, and you're going to expose him. Phoenix is lying? Or is Mr. Gavin trying to cover... Is Phoenix actually lying, or is Mr. Gavin trying to cover up? Right? Why can't I have a normal trial? Yeah, exactly. Cross-examination. Appetite before murder. Okay. That evening, Kristoff and I had dinner. We sat at the table in this photograph. I'm gonna do the Maya. Not the Maya, the Mia. The Mia method. Press. You had dinner with Mr. Gavin? And he dines with me at the Borscht Club quite frequently. We're enjoying our usual dinner at our usual spot, as usual. Usual, huh? I always eat at the table closest to the piano. I see. Where Mrs. Smith was sitting. So the plates and such on the table were from your dinner with Mr. Gavin. Oh, yeah. Indeed. The remnants of my meal with Kristoff.
Son of Jarrell! Kneel before Sod!
Yeah. We dined for 2 hours, then Kristoff left. After that, Shady Smith walked in 5 minutes after Kristoff left. When the trap failed, he hit the waitress. Oh wait, hold on. I'm doing the Mia. I'm pressing everything like Mia would do. When the trap failed, he hit the waitress. Yeah, we're gonna do the Mia method. We're gonna press everything, try and get as much information as we can and see what we can pull out of that. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. About this failed trap. Is it the same trap that Ms. Olga Orley mentioned? The plan was simple. Elegant, really. The plan was simple. Elegant, really. You see, we set up a trap of sorts. I was to plant a card in Wright's pocket beforehand, and then deal 5 aces during one of their games. When their hands were revealed, Smith would call them out and search Wright. He would then pull out the planted card and the trap would snap shut. You swap the cards. Yeah, swap the cards. Oh yeah. Just like that, the legend will be dashed to pieces. Yeah, a harmless prank in essence. It was by a quirk of fate that I happened to discover it. A quirk. I happened to put my hand in my pocket and found a card. Yeah, she planted it what, like an hour before they went up to the games, the other table? The guy's not gonna reach in his pocket in several hours? The card she planted. Yeah, I snuck a peek at it and found it was the 5 of hearts. I had a feeling something might happen, so I disposed of the card before the game. Disposed? Wow! There was an empty bottle of grape juice that I've been drinking right beside me. I threw the card inside the bottle. An empty bottle of grape juice? The murder weapon. The card is inside the murder weapon. Yup, I rolled it up and shoved it in. You know who else loves it when you roll it up and shove it in?
My mom!
The colored glass makes it hard to see. A battle of wits between the deceiver and the would-be deceived. That sounds like a terrific drama. Maybe even a K-drama. A card inside the murder weapon. That is strange. Did the police miss it in their investigation? I'll take a look. Mr. Wright, the poker head of courtroom number 3 approves of this battle of wits. Please revise your testimony with the new information. Ha ha! Working. It's working. It's working. Okay. Oh wait, he told me to examine the deadly bottle. We need to examine the bottle. Hold on. What? Oh, is there a specific time I have to do it? Really? Is there literally like a specific time I have to check the bottle? Alright, I discovered the trap during the game and disposed of the card in the bottle. Let's press that. Right? Let's press that. If pressing it doesn't work, we'll try showing him the bottle, presenting it to him. But we're gonna press it first, because maybe... I don't know, I'm weird about presenting things first, but sometimes you have to. Hopefully, we get the good options, right? Okay, we got this. I perceive my opponent's intent immediately. I'm used to entrapment, you see? I knew that was coming. Oh yeah, because he was an attorney that's been on trial for murder like 5-6 times already, right? He's an attorney that's been on trial for murder like 6 times. So yeah, he knows all about entrapment. Ho ho ho! You struck fast! I like that! What do you mean, you like... That's huh? I know every trick in the book. They don't work on me. At least when you get lucky and stick your hand in your pocket, they don't. Yeah. The girl was knocked out cold and Smith was uncontrollable. I left to call the police. You made the call to the police from the first floor of the restaurant, correct? Yeah. Cell phones didn't get a signal down there in the hideout. Was anyone else on the first floor at the time? Not a soul. It was the middle of the night after all. So there in the darkened restaurant, I called the cops. After making the call, I returned to the hideout. It didn't seem right to leave an injured waitress alone. When I returned, he was dead. We're gonna press again. And when you returned, the victim was already dead, yeah. I'll admit I was a little startled when I walked in. A little? Yeah, he was bleeding from his forehead after all. I guess I'd be startled too if I walked in on something like that. That's when I made another phone call to defense attorney Gavin. Can you explain where you called Mr. Gavin? Obviously, I'd gotten involved in a rather sticky affair. I figured Kristoff's law offices would give me a friend rate for my defense fees. Oh, glad you hear you intend to pay. Oh, I'll pay in full, Kristoff. It was I who got you involved, after all. You may find the price of your defense quite high, my friend. Quite high. like Red Man high? Or like... Is this the truth that Mr. Wright was talking about? Like, I don't even know, man. I don't even know. Let's find out. Resituating my seating real quick. There we go. Justice, you know what you have to do. What's that, Kristoff? He's lying. Expose him, now! Sure. Okay. Oh, you know what? I didn't find a card in that bottle. Let's show it to him since I didn't find a card. Maybe that's it. Dispose of the card in the bottle. Okay, now we're gonna try it. I think this is the follow-up. Mr. Wright, if I may, because I looked at it. I didn't see a card in the bottle. Like... There's not a card in this bottle. Yeah. Yes? I've examined the bottle and I don't see any card in there. Huh, no? What? Mr. Wright, surely! Isn't all you have to say for yourself? I can't say that I know what happened to the card. I did put it in that bottle, however. Great, is the card gonna show up somewhere else? Fuck. Great. Oh no. Perhaps a fifth person came in and took it out. Oh, and a sixth person could have helped. Mr. Gavin, Mr. Wright is your client. My apologies, Your Honor. I mean, yeah, what the fuck, dude? What the fuckity fuck? Like, are you trying to, like, burn your own client?
We already established we can cuss.
And I thought I heard a family of slugs mud wrestling, but it was just
like, what the fuck is he doing?
Nandor the Relentless.
Nandor de Laurentiis.
I won't have your disparaging our investigation either. We looked inside that bottle, there was nothing. What's going on? Mr. Wright hoodwinking us again? Or did the card just disappear? In any case, please continue with the cross-examination. Alright. I'm afraid decisive contradictions call for decisive evidence. Okay, so I've pressed everything. Now I have to figure out where to present evidence. Fuck. Okay, I've pressed everything I can. He just told us evidence. Push him harder, Justice. Break him! It's just you and the witness. In the ring. Go for the KO. Great. Why do I get the feeling we're not on our client's side anymore? That evening, Christoph and I had dinner. They walked in 5 minutes after Christoph left. Trapped during the game and disposed of the card in the bottle. The girl was knocked out cold. He went to call the police. He was dead, blood streaming from a cut in his forehead. Wait a minute. So he had the hat on here. And then he had the hat on when he was dead. And then they removed it to take the pictures. Then they removed it to take the pic. Yeah, gimme! Yeah, then they removed it to take the pictures. Yeah, okay. I think that's it. Hold on. Blood streaming from the cut on his forehead. How did Phoenix know that unless he removed his hat? And then put it back on? He would have had to touch the body twice. He would have had to have taken the hat off and put it back on. Like literally, he would have had to have taken it off and put it back on. Mr. Wright, if I may. Yeah? Take a look at this. Look at this photograph. Yup. Yup. Forget the Chewbacca defense. The Nickelback defense is superior. Look at this photograph. Yep. See the victim here? He's wearing a hat. I wouldn't think you could, you know, see blood on his forehead. Hey, good point. What the fuck are you doing, Phoenix? Next time you point out an inconsistency, put a little more oomph into it. Mr. Wright, can you explain this to the court? Yeah, I forgot to mention something. I was the one who put that hat on his head. Oh, man.
We're boned.
You? You put the hat on the dead man's head? He wore it throughout the entire poker game. After calling the police when I returned to the scene, his head was in full view. Shining bright, just like in this photograph. And? I picked his hat up off the floor and put it on him. Why would you do a thing like that? All I can say is I'm sorry. That's the only thing I touched at the crime scene. So Ms. Orley didn't see it. It being the victim's head. I think not. She was out cold. I believe I was the only one who witnessed his head. You know who else is the only one witnessing your head?
My mom!
Yep. Oh, here we go again. Mr. Gavin. Pardon? Just seems that our client is determined to lie his way through this case. He's still our client, isn't he? I believe that's enough of that. Mr. Gavin? This witness's testimony is more like a travesty. It's riddled with lies. I'm beginning to see how you came to lose your attorney's badge 7 years ago. Well, certainly have a unique way of treating your clients, Kristoff. I never knew. Ha 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 ha. I believe it was you who threw the first stone. Mr. Wright, if you intend to ever tell the truth about this case, it's now or never. It's now or never. Apollo won't wait. It's now or never. Don't be missiled. I haven't told a single lie here. Yeah. When I noticed the trap, I put the card in the bottle to dispose of it. And when I put the hat on the victim's head, let's just say I had a reason for doing that as well. A reason? Oh yeah, because Olga testified to it, and there's no way she could have seen it. So how did she know? That reason's right here. Your cell phone? That's right. That night. Recall I spoke with defense attorney Gavin after calling the police. Just in case I recorded our conversation. What's this? Now that we're all here, I see no reason that we shouldn't play it back for the court.
If it rhymes, I can cause trouble in it.
Kristoff, I seem to be in a bit of trouble. What's this? Game's not going well? Yeah, something like that. That gentleman who challenged you, he turned out to be good. He turned out to be dead. Someone hit him hard. You mean someone cracked that flawless bone china plate? What do you... Wait. So Kristoff knew he was bald. Kristoff knew he was bald. It wasn't you, was it? Me, please. The cops should be here any minute, though. I mean, your hand should have come to that. Bone china plate. Yeah, his skull. Porcelain, very smooth and shiny. And plate, not paint. Not plate, but paint. I believe he was referring to a certain gentleman's balding forehead. The court appreciates the defendant's discretion in not indicating my forehead. Because the judge has a big old baldy. Judge is a big old baldy. Judge is a big old baldy. Something's not right about that phone. So after Mr. Gavin ate dinner with you, he left the Borscht Bowl Club. Oh yeah, for sure. How did he know? When did he see this bone china plate? Oh, that's right! Yeah! That was when I began to see my good old friend in a different light. Fuck, yeah. Troubled, I returned to the crime scene. When I spotted Mr. Smith's head again, I realized exactly what was wrong. Well, Mr. Gavin, the stage has been set. Perhaps you would like to explain this to the court? Exactly how did you come by your privileged knowledge of the victim's head? So, this is your reason? The reason why you put the victim's hat back on? Your point, Mr. Gavin? It's calmed down to this, hasn't it, Phoenix? Oh, we got him. We got him. I will have order! Order, Mr. P! Yeah, Your Honor? I believe this court has been left with no other choice. Are you prepared to hear Defense Attorney Gavin's testimony? Well, the prosecutor, Very well. We'll break for 10 minutes. After which Mr. Gavin will take the stand. Were we clear on that? Crystal clear, Your Honor. Very well. This will be the final recess for the day. $4.20 at 2:32. $4.20 at 2:32. $4.20 at 2:32. Mr. Gavin and Mr. Wright are both in the judge's chamber. Who'd have thought today would turn out like this? May I? Huh? What? Uh-oh. Hello, sir. Please pick a card. What is all this about? Is it this one? Okay. Excellent. I have a message for you. The last hand is about to be played. You'll need a trump card to make it. The card you have chosen is magical. Use it wisely, and the game is yours. That is all. A blood-stained ace. A red ace. Where do I remember that card from? Mr. Smith's hand has 3 aces, and Mr. Wright has 2. So it's 5 aces in all. This was the card that was slipped into his pocket. It's true, I have seen it. The 5th ace. There was cheating, I swear to you. The missing 5th ace. Wait, there's a blotch of... Is this blood? You have your card. Now it's up to you to cut the deck and draw. The truth. My father's fate is in your hands, and now I know you can do it. I know you can do it. Yay! This bloodstained card is my card for finding the truth. I fell deep into thought as my mind raced to understand what all this meant.
That I like. That
you know who else knows you can do it? My mom.
I'm into it.
Yeah, perfect. You know who else knows you can do it? My mom.
I'll tell you what you do. You just take them dang old spark plugs out, then that little hole, just put a little hole around there, just like Bobby.
It's Phoenix's daughter.
Boom, just like
That's when I made the connection. A locket that bears the name of a man that Brandy loved. It came on a summer's day, bringing gifts from far away, but he made it clear he couldn't stay. No harbor was his home. Received from a mysterious girl. This could be the missing 5th ace. Usually in a recess, they let us save. That's weird, okay.
My mom!
I guess we're going to get Kristoff then. Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. But my life, my love, and my lady is a she. Court will now reconvene. Defense attorney Kristoff Gavin, will you please take the stand? I see up your nose. You, judge, got a boogie. Judge got a boogie. Now then, if you would, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. The witness state his name and occupation, please. Is this farce necessary, Your Honor? Believe me, far stranger things have gone on in this courtroom. Fine, I'll play along. First, there's one thing we need to have made clear. How did you know about the secret beneath the victim's hat? By secret, I'm guessing he means the fact that Mr. Smith was bald. Yup.
Brought you frankincense. Thank you. And I brought you murder.
Yup. Buddy the bunny, you're the cutest. Forgive my curiosity, but what is it about this fellow's head? Your Honor seems to have an inordinate interest in it. Objection! Phoenix? How the fuck did you get here? I wouldn't call it inordinate, Mr. Gavin. Mr. Wright? What do you think you're doing, Wright? Things surely look different from the other side, you know what I mean, Apollo? Speaking of looking from the other side, let's consider something for a second. The victim wore that hat all night, never once taking it off, except for that one time. That one time being the instant he was hit. Oh, yeah, okay. When Mr. Wright returned from reporting the crime, the hat was lying on the floor. Mr. Wright picked it up and placed it on the victim's head. In other words, in order to have seen Mr. Smith bald, you would have had to have been there in the hideout at the time of the murder. In other words, I must be the real killer. You're trying to say? Not bad, Apollo. Mr. Gavin! I'm afraid I haven't been entirely honest with the court. What? Oh, and I assure you I had the noblest of intentions. I did it all to protect my client, Mr. Wright. Oh, really? You did it to protect me? You framed me to protect me? Yet I'm afraid the current situation, I see little reason to hide anything. Very well, allow me to tell you the truth of what happened that night. Finally, you may begin your testimony. Tell us, how were you involved in the events of that fateful night? You know what, buddy? I'm actually a little chilly. Let me get you some more, I'll turn the heater up for you a little bit. Here. There you go. I'm a little chilly too, so I'm imagining the 5-pound bunny is probably a little chilly. Up. Chaos Triad obviously has taste and has realized that Buddy the Bunny is the real star of the show. We'll see you in 5 minutes, Mr. Face. I just turned the heater up. So it just kicked on, so he'll probably stay right there for a little while too. And the rage I sensed in that man. That night troubled me, so I returned to the club. You find me in the club, bottle full of bud. I went down to the basement and peeked in through the little window in the hideout. Hot buddy, check it and see. It must have been right after the murder took place. The victim was dead as he appeared in the photo. But no, Phoenix just called you. He immediately went back downstairs and put his hat on. There's no way you arrived before Phoenix walked downstairs, you fucking liar. A bald head, an unconscious girl, and Wright holding a bottle in his hand. Apollo Creed versus Apollo Justice. What's up, Astro? After training Mr. Face in the morning. What's up, Ash? I hope you're having the best day ever. If you guys have not a chance to go say hi to Ash, fucking do that shit. Spread the love. Try not to get any on ya. With a little love and a little tenderness. Yep, I can still peek. At work, nothing to do, playing solitaire. There you go. I mean,
I love it when a plan comes together.
At least you got something to do, right? Solitaire's a thing. It's not a great thing. Well, take solace in the fact that we're in court, and the date in court is 420. The courtroom date is 420 in the game. So, hope that helps. Oh, I'm sure. A bald head, an unconscious girl, and Wright, holding a bottle in his hand. Wendy, I can fly! I sensed that was not the best place for me to be at the time, and so I left. That was when the call came from Mr. Wright. He was already there. So you witnessed the murder? For better or worse, I missed the actual moments of the deed. Mr. Gavin, may I remind you that you are on Mr. Wright's defense team? Your testimony is clearly disadvantageous to your client. Is he trying to get me a mistrial? Shit.
Nandor the Relentless.
Nandor de Laurentiis.
What else could I say? Bunny boxes. And all you get for Christmas is a bunny in a box. Bunny in a box, girl. It's my bunny in a box. There you go. Bunny in a box. Damn it. I should actually make that, unfortunately. Bunny in a box. Banana nut. Banana nut. Yeah. How would I cut that, though? Do I just add bunny? Or do I do the bunny in a box part? And all you get for Christmas is a bunny in a box. Bunny in a box, girl. I'm standing... Oh, wrong. Let's find his accent. I'm standing on the witness stand, after all. So you are Mr. Gavin. And you had to testify as you just did. You had to tell them you saw the scene of the crime through a little window. Mr. Wright? You had to say that. Because that was the only probable window of opportunity, right, Apollo? They're in the basement. Is there actually windows in this basement or not? Were there windows? Mr. Wright, the defense should do the cross-examination, not the defendant. Mr. Justice, are you prepared? Oh, yeah, Your Honor. Oh, we getting it. Get it, boys. Come on now. I can't believe I'm going up against Mr. Gavin. This trial is getting weirder and weirder. Okay. We're gonna keep doing the Mia method until they say we can't. Like, legitimately. Okay. The rage I sensed in that man that night troubled me, so I returned to the club. The Mr. Smith, you mean? The victim? He was different from the other customers. His aura, shall we say. That's what? Pop the balloon with the glass. And do what now? Pop the balloon with the glass. I knew he was a serious poker player, but it was more than that. So then you knew the true nature of your client's job. Of course. But I also knew he wasn't engaged in gambling, which would be illegal. Well, makes sense that, you know, they were friends after all. Worried for my friend, I returned to the club. You see, I feared this Mr. Smith might be someone coming to settle an old score. I see. What happened then? I went down and in earlier round. I went down to the basement and peeked through the little window in the hideout. Press. Little window? You mean the one used to keep watch up the stairs? Yeah, that's the only window, and it watches the stairs for cops. A relic of the ancient past. The Black Marketeers used it, I believe. Why did you go through the trouble of peeking in through the window? Wouldn't it have been easier to just open the door and go into the room? Huh. Oh, I didn't want to upset Mr. Wright, you see. Upset Mr. Wright? Yes, what if my fears had been unfounded? I'd be walking in on their match. Bad form, to say the least. So far, everything he's saying makes sense. Must have been right after the murder took place. Pressing everything. We're doing the Mia method. How'd you know it was right after the murder? Really, no need to shout, Justice. Oh, yeah? Oh, come on. I was getting to that part of the testimony. Here he is, the coolest defense in the West we know and love. Even when you're standing up there on the witness stand, something never changes. I was afraid you've changed too, right? But you haven't. You and that overbearing personality of yours. Yeah, with friends like these, who needs enemies? The victim was dead as he appeared on the piano. Press. By photo, you mean the second photograph of the crime scene. Precisely, you'll see, he wasn't wearing his hat then. I saw his head when he was dead. I saw his head when he was dead. I saw his head when he was dead. And then Mr. Wright came along and replaced his hat. Can you describe the scene of the crime for us, please? A bald head, an unconscious girl, and Wright holding a bottle in his hand.
Got jammed.
Yeah, that's not good for me. He like just pegged me as the fucking killer. You little shit, you just pegged me as the killer and I'm your client, you piece of shit. What the hell? That's gotta be illegal. Prove it. Those were the only 3 at the scene of the crime. Yes, as far as I saw at least. Then we're back where we started. And the killer is the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Who else could it have been? But why didn't you talk to the police? 2 reasons. I didn't actually witness the moment of the crime. Second, my office was asked to defend Wright. Even after seeing that I couldn't abandon my friends. There must have been someone else there at the moment of the crime. Justice, I said I saw no one, not a soul. That goes against what Mr. Wright said. Oh! Ah! Would conveniently be the real killer, I suppose. We agree, Mr. Gavin. Let me pose a question then. Tell me, what possible reason did the real killer have to swap the cards in the victim's hand? Perhaps you can show us a reason why such a thing would be necessary. How can I show something I can't find myself? Yeah. Remember, Apollo, the card was swapped out, was the 5th ace. Oh! Oh! Well, fuck. Huh. The 5th ace. Right. Well, Mr. Justice? The question of why the killer would swap out a card has been raised. Can you point out a reason? I think we just got it in between. I think it's the ace. The defense would like to present evidence to the court. Evidence showing the reason why a card was swapped out. Then go ahead and point out your reason, Mr. Justice. Why did the killer take the 5th ace out? Because it's this one. Hold on, let me examine this. I mean, it's red. It's red. My reason is this. Is that an ace? Used to be my homie, used to be my ace. Now I want to slap the taste out your mouth. What? It's got blood on it. Right next to the spade. Gotcha, Gavin. This is insane. Why wasn't I told about this? Why? Could this be? Could this be a missing 5th ace? It's inconceivable. How could you? What are you doing with that card? Well, that's the thing. Just a fishy card from a fishy girl. Oh, that card, it's mine. That is, I picked it up at the Borscht Bowl the night after the murder had occurred. I gave it to my daughter. Cards are her stock in trade, after all. No, impossible. Unacceptable. The court can't accept this evidence. It's a fraud. A fraud? How can you be so sure? I would think the only person who could claim it was a fraud would be the one who took the real card from the killer from the crime scene. The real killer. Yup. Allow me to elaborate. What if this trace of blood was the reason? The reason for? For the killer to take the card from the scene of the crime. Where are you going with this, Mr. Wright? Take another look at the photo. And the victim's head. At the moment oh, his hat fell to the floor. A trickle of blood ran from his forehead down the back of his head. Couldn't a drop of that blood have fallen onto one of the cards? I suppose. The killer then took that card to hide the blood. Regardless, that evidence is non-permissible. Oh, really? Right, regardless of how you wasted the last 7 years, you used to be a lawyer. You know what serious crime it is to conceal evidence. Oh, we can discuss the finer points of our legal system later. What's important now is that I have an answer to your question. What are you talking about? You wanted to know why the killer would have taken the card from the crime scene. And now I've told you. That one drop of blood would have been a decisive evidence, you see. This is baseless conjecture. Oh, I assure you, it's quite based. Damn, Phoenix, you're based. Look at you, boy. Look at you, Phoenix. You looking pretty based yourself, motherfucker. Like, for realsies. What? It's amazing, really, how a single drop of blood on a single card can lead us to the truth. It's quite simple. Well, Apollo? Yeah? Try picturing the scene of the crime. Picturing the scene of the crime in your head. Hold on, I gotta pause for a second. I really gotta pee real bad. I'm sorry, I gotta bio, emergency style. Give me just a second. I'll leave you with Buddy the Bunny. BRBs.
And I thought I heard a family of slugs mud wrestling, but it was just my fart.
There we go. Alright, we're back. This picture... Try picturing the scene of the crime in your head. Oh, we're getting 3D rendering? We get 3D rendering? What? No way. We get 3D rendering, you guys. The murder took place in the hideout. Ooh. The body of the luckless victim was found at the poker table. And before the killer swapped the card out, there was a single card with a drop of blood on it in the victim's hand. Oh, geez. Bloody cards and other objects today on 6-Ad World. Yeah. Oh, by the way, remember you guys can change your avatars. I added new avatars so you don't just have to be bunnies. You can be other things. Given this, there's one decisive problem with the scene. Oh, it's staged. Oh, fuck. Well, what is it? Yeah. Let's keep it simple. Okay? Given that there was a drop of blood on the card, whose position in this diagram doesn't fit? The victims, the killers, the witnesses, the second witnesses? Whose position doesn't fit with the bloody card? He already had 3 aces. Why did he need a 4th ace? Right? The blood would have dripped on the floor, not the cards. The blood would have dripped on the floor, not the cards. Well, isn't it the victim's position that's the problem? Yeah, that's the biggest problem. I don't follow your logic here, Mr. Justice. Well, look at the victim was struck on the head, sending him back in his chair. You'd think any blood would fall behind the body into the table. Yeah, not onto the table in front of him. Because that's where it's dripping. It's dripping backwards, not fucking forwards. Right? Yeah. Take a look at the photo again. If he bled in this position, the blood would fall on the floor, not the cards. Why, that's right. So what does that mean? Incidentally, we were sitting in swivel chairs. Oh, he was facing a different direction. They were in swivel chairs, so it could have dripped down, but he was turned around. Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit lonely and I'll turn around, bunny. By the way, he's close enough. He's close enough to the box. You just get a bunny close-up now. Incidentally, we're sitting in swivel chairs. Ah, yeah, that means you could literally spin them around and make swirl art. What was that called? When you had the liquid and you spun it around to fling the liquid to the outside? No, not spirograph. That was the one with the gears. Spirograph had the gears. There was another one that just spun in circles and you drop paint on it and it would splatter it to the outside. Was that just swirl art or something like that? So they're making like swirl art with a dead guy with blood dripping from the back of his head? Okay. Huh. Try turning the chair around. Oh! I missed that. Okay. The chair was facing the other way. And that's how he saw his forehead. That would have to be. So we have to assume at the time of the murder, the victim's chair was facing away towards away from the table, towards that closet that someone could have been hiding in and popped out of and donked him on the fucking dome. Speaking of donkeys,
Donkey Kong is the best game ever.
there you go. When Mr. Wright returned from informing the police, which way was the chair facing? When I came back to the room, the body was facing as seen in this photo. That would mean the killer turned the chair back around. Let's take the next step. Look at the diagram once more. One more time. We know the victim was facing away from the table at the time of the murder. But this creates another significant contradiction. Again? Let's say your reasoning skills, let's test your reasoning skills, shall we? Apollo, whose location on the diagram contradicts our new understanding of the crime? Oh, that would have been the supposed killers. Because he was struck from the front. She said she saw him hit him in the front of the head in their current positions. She testified to that. There's no way that happened. So, this one? This one. The victim was struck from the front. Indeed. Yeah, it wouldn't be hard for the killer to hit him from the front, right? Well, wouldn't it be hard? No, it would be hard, yeah. Sitting where his indicator currently is? I think it'd be quite hard, yeah. All the way across the table? But what you're saying makes no sense. It's inconceivable. Why would the victim suddenly turn and face the wall in the middle of a game? I believe a sufficient reason will come to light soon. Uh-oh. Aw, Phoenix has got something. There's something in this diagram that makes far less sense, actually. Look again at the diagram. Apollo, if the victim was struck while he was sitting as shown here, where would his assailant be standing? In the fucking closet. In the closet. Try marking it on the diagram. Yeah. There's no room to put a marker where the killer should be. Don't worry, let's think through and see what we find. We know the victim was facing toward the wall at the time of the crime. That's the only thing we know for sure. Try to forget about anything else. Where would the killer have to be to strike in front? Literally right here. Yeah. Although he said he was up here. I mean, I guess here. Had to be standing in front, yeah, there, in front of the victim. You get points for flair, but that's about all you'll get. I thought I was onto something here, too. I hardly need to point out that standing there would be impossible. The victim was facing a solid cupboard. You know cupboards are hollow spaces that get filled with things. Did the cops check to see if it was empty? Or are you claiming that the victim climbed in the cupboard and hit him from above? I mean, yeah. If it was the only place the killer could have been standing, then yes, that's where we're saying he was. Then it means at the moment of the crime... Wait, at the moment of the crime, the cupboard wasn't there. The cupboard wasn't there. What's this now? I mean, that's the only explanation, right, Mr. Gavin? Your Honor, I have a suggestion for the defense. We should arrange to examine the cupboard in the hideout immediately. Ah, we're going on a field trip. Going on a field... Bailiff, send the team to the crime... Oh no, they're sending a crime scene investigators. Okay, okay.
Welcome to the fucking show.
Hey, Your Honor. Yay, gimme. What's crack-a-lackin'? Ooh. Ah, I see. What? The judge. There's one more thing your men should look for. Please give this to the bailiff. Yes, I see. You do belong in the courtroom after all, Mr. Wright.
You just got jammed.
Don't worry. I'm like a
I do my best.
ninja.
Oh yeah, I've got a new button too.
Fuck! I'm trying to make it look fake! You gotta be right next to me for it to look real. You gotta be right next to me.
We do the driving crooner now. But let's forge ahead here while we wait. Look at the diagram once again. It's been changed. If the killer wasn't standing there at the time of the crime, then this cupboard wasn't here, which means... Apollo, try moving the cupboard. Shock. The look of shock upon my face. As you can see, the cupboard wasn't the problem. At the time of the murder, it had to have shown here. Now everything is in place to reconstruct the moment of the crime. Oh my! What's this? What is that now? Look at the diagram on the crime scene once more. It appears we found yet another contradiction. What I believe to be the final contradiction, in fact. Oh, dang. Yeah, he can't see. He can't see from the stairs if that's blocked. He's lying. There goes your 55 alibis.
55 burgers, 55 fries, 55 tacos, 55 pies, 55.
Notice something, Apollo? Our line of deduction is rapidly approaching its logical conclusion. Now then, Mr. Justice, please point to the new contradiction. Oh, it's the number 2. Is it the victim, the killer, the witness, the second witness? I know who it is. You can't see anymore. You're a liar, you can't see anymore. You are a liar, you can't see anymore. You were a liar, cause the window is blocked that you said you saw through. Dunk.
It's dark, there's weird stuff down there. And it smells funny, that sort of thing. Also, about this cupboard.
Are we all okay with Smooth, assuming it was moved? Sure, why not? Well, if it was, something really doesn't fit. The cupboard would completely cover up the window and the stairs. Yeah, exactly. To the window, to the wall. All your alibis fall. Oh, skeet skeet, motherfucker. Yup. To the window, to the wall. All your alibis fall. Oh, skeet skeet, motherfucker. Oh, skeet skeet, goddamn. That's right. Somebody standing outside wouldn't be able to see in. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Fart ass poop dookie stick butt bitch snotty sack smelly ass balls hooker penis.
We already established we can cuss.
Yep. Someone like Mr. Gavin. Ha ha ha. Gotcha. Hey, got him.
That I like. That is just nasty. And I'm into it.
There you go. What did you... what did you say, right? Oh, is it the coolest defense in the West losing his cool? Don't expect me to play along with your little game, right? His mouth is twitching. He's getting twitchy. It's only a game until someone gets killed, Mr. Gavin. And someone was, while the window to that room was blocked by a cupboard. To the window, to the wall. So, Mr. Gavin, perhaps you'd like to explain that to the court. Well, shit. Oh, snap recap. Okay, I'll check that later. Exactly. Where did you witness the crime scene from, Mr. Gavin? Because it wasn't from the fucking stairs. It wasn't from the damn window. Where were you? You lying sack of shit.
Brought you frankincense. Thank you. And I brought you murder.
Excuse me, Your Honor. Order! This court of law, and I will have order! Just now, we received word from our investigating team that the Borscht Bowl Club, they've examined the cupboard in the hideout, Your Honor. Oh, and what did they find? Well, Your Honor, Tweedle Vegas and, Tweedle Las Vegas and Mr. Face in the morning. I gotta get used to the cadence because it's a different number of syllables. But how you doing, Tweedle? I hope you're having the best day ever. Let's give you a...
I've been here the whole time.
Yo, what's up?
Ricky Smash.
Welcome to the fucking show.
Welcome to the fucking show. Always good to see you, Tweedle. How you been doing, bud? You fucking around and finding out? Business as usual? Yeah, and if you guys have not had a chance to go say hi to Tweedle, fucking do that shit. Spread the love. Try not to get any on ya. With a little love. And a little tenderness. Yeah, nice. Happy Chrysler. Merry Krima. Happy Chrysler. I love that meme. Hey Tweedle, have you heard the best Christmas song that ever existed? Just out of curiosity. Have you heard the best Christmas song that ever existed? And yes, that is the name of the song. If you're saying depends, the answer is no. Okay, I got you, fam. I got you, fam. Okay. Don't show me an ad, you fucking Motherfucking YouTube asshole. Okay, here we go. Let's unmute, because I muted in case they did it. Start it over. We'll make it big for you. Okay, here you go. This is the best Christmas song that ever existed. It's the name of it.
It's a silent night except for my neighbor's washing machine. It's very loud, that's why I'm wearing my second favorite earmuffs. Santa Claus is coming.
Second favorite earmuffs.
Nice. He has a beard so you can't even see his neck. He flies around with horses that have branches.
It's like a fever dream Christmas song made up by a 6-year-old. And that's what I love about it. My headcanon is he wrote this when he was 6 and recorded it when he was 26.
Santa comes in from the chimney, so don't block it with a mattress. And if you don't have a chimney,
Someone dropped in the Discord earlier and now you can't find it. Just YouTube the best Christmas song that ever existed. It'll be the first non-advertised result. Yeah. A better present would be my family still being alive. Yep. Yeah, just YouTube the best Christmas song that ever existed, and it'll be the first non-ad one. Yeah, yeah. If she likes weird, awkward stuff, she will love it.
I tricked you to not putting mittens on. Now your hands are cold. That was my Christmas trick. Another trick I like to do is I give people chocolate and I say Happy Easter and they say, what? It's not even Easter. This is the best Christmas song that ever existed. This is the best Christmas song that ever existed. Maybe Santa's neck is a different color or something, but this is the best Christmas song and now it's finished.
He keeps trying to figure out why Santa's neck is covered. And there you go. I hope everyone enjoys the best Christmas song that ever existed. Yeah. It turns out there's a secret passage behind it. What? Ah, yes, I believe I mentioned something of the sort earlier. This is one of the tricks to the room many of our regulars know about. Regulars like Mr. Gavin. He established that him and Gavin go there all the time and have dinner together. Mr. Gavin's a regular. He might know about the passageway. I do remember him saying something about that now that I mention it. Gavin! Hammond! Yeah, oh yeah, this one. We're gonna get it. A secret passage is a handy thing to have when you're engaged in illegal goings-on. Yeah, never know when you might need to duck away from the eyes of the law. And now my life is richer. I mean, we try, Tweedle. We try, right? So the room has a secret passage. Where does it go?
My mom!
Right to jail.
Those are just a few of my guesses, right? Yeah, yeah. It also goes...
Outside bad. The sun's scary. It's not my friend wants to hurt me.
Yep, yeah, those are my biggest guesses for where the passage might lead. No, the guy that yells, "Come on!" in Red Dead Redemption 2. Oh! Oh! That one! Okay. Yeah, nice. Rothgar's been streaming that recently. Red Dead? Yeah, Rothgar that hangs out here has been streaming that recently. I need to get back into the story mode. I was playing the story mode, and then all my friends got the game, and then we started playing the multiplayer mode, the online mode, and then we got so wrapped up in that and playing that, and then eventually we kind of moved on to another game, and I never finished the story mode. So I need to go back and finish the story mode of Red Dead 2. Yeah, that's one I definitely need to do. Because I'm, like, pretty far in, too. I'm in, like, Act 2 at least. Like, near the end of Act 2, I think. So I have, like, one more act left. The other side connects to the restaurant above. Oh, so you can sneak up into the restaurant like you were always upstairs. The underworld bosses could get away from the cops and enjoy a cool bowl of borscht, no doubt. Alright. Just like our killer. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not ideal. Fix my chat. You started a new save, and all I do is camp, fish, and hunt. Haha, nice. I never finished the story because me and Sweet Pea and Sario and Bear and... Yeah, we were all playing the online. I was playing the story, and then some of my friends saw that I was playing it, and they were like, yeah, we're going to get that too. That looks like a cool game. And then we all started playing the online together, and then we finished pretty much all the online missions. And so once they finished the online missions, they kind of moved on, and so did I. I should have gone back and finished the story missions. I should have gone back and finished the story missions. I'm pretty far in, too. Yeah! See where our line of deductive reasoning led us, Apollo? I see, but I don't believe it. That girl wasn't kidding when she said this was his last card for the last hand. Yeah, I only did because, see, I was only playing the single-player mode until all my friends got it. And then we just played the online mode, and I never went back and finished the single-player mode when we finished the online mode. Right? Because there's different stuff. Like, the online mode, there's different stuff. There's, like, different missions. There's, like, secondary storylines you can uncover. Yeah. There's a bunch of stuff. Like, extra content. Yeah. Definitely worth it if you haven't tried it, Tweedle. Especially if you finish the main game. That girl wasn't hiding when she said I needed this card for the last hand. Jackasses. More like Ricky Spanish. At the time of the murder, the window was blocked and the victim's hat was only off of his head for a few minutes between Mr. and Mr. Smith's murder and Mr. Wright's return from calling the cops. In other words, the only place anyone could have seen the victim's bald head was from inside the hideout. Well, Mr. Gavin? Dare I ask what really happened that night? Actually, I think we can probably figure it out by ourselves at this point. That night, for whatever reason, our killer had a date with Mr. Smith. A date with Destiny. A date with...
My mom!
There he crouched, hidden in the secret passageway behind the cupboard. Holding his breath, waiting for just the right moment. Then the chance came, and he took it. Oh, buddy, you're too cute.
He's my pal. He's my homeboy. He's my rotten soul.
Ah!
He's my sweet cheese. My good time boy.
Eek! What? Why'd you do that? Wait, I'll help. Miss Olga Orley was out cold, struck by Mr. Smith. Yup, he clocked the shit out of her. Mr. Banana Nuts, that's right. But his time was soon to come. Mr. Wright went upstairs to call the cops, leaving Mr. Shaddy Smith alone in the hideout with the unconscious dealers. Then our killer stepped out from behind the secret passage into the hideout. The victim must have heard the cupboard sliding aside. He wheeled his chair around to look and bonk.
Nando the Relentless.
Nandor de Laurentiis.
Son of Jarrell! Kneel before Sai!
Clocked him over the headpiece. Woolly Berserk style, and then went and smoked a bowl. After the deed was done, the criminal must have seen the blood on the card. He would have, of course, realized the need to destroy the evidence. That single spot of blood, the whole story of the crime. Yeah. Too bad for him he didn't linger any longer in the hideout that night. If he had, he might have noticed the cards on the floor. Tweedle can't get enough Buddy the Bunny, and we put on an extra bunny cam. You know what? I'll put on the one where he is. There you go. There you go. I see what you were trying to do. It does say in the description which bunny cam it is, but it's all good. I got you. I'll push the other one for you. If he had, he might have noticed the cards on the floor. And in fact, they were all red. Got him. Haha. Oh, with the bunny boy. He's a little bunny. Well, it seems this trial has taken yet another turn. The baby. We see his butt. He's just eating his lettuce. He's just eating his lettuce like a good boy. I'm truly, truly sorry I had to see this day come, Mr. Gavin. Mr. Gavin. Mr. Payne. Buddy Banana Nuts. Yup. Yeah, Your Honor. This is inconceivable, Your Honor. Inconceivable. Oh, that voice hurts my throat so much. The prosecution will continue its investigation. As for Mr. Phoenix Wright, the defendant is hereby cleared of all suspicion. What? Believe me when I say that I don't believe this is happening, Mr. Gavin. But I'm afraid circumstances call for me to issue a warrant for your arrest immediately. immediately. Oh, no need to apologize. I rather enjoyed myself. What's he thinking?
Villains, I say to you now, knock off all that evil.
It's not every day you get to witness a legendary attorney's dirty tactics for the first time. I mean, I had to go up against people who literally rigged evidence.
Right to jail.
Right? I had to go up against Von Karma, who literally stole evidence that would prove our client's innocence from the police locker, or just flat out sabotage it, or just flat out fabricate fake evidence and present it. So, like, yeah, we came up with some tricks to get around that shit. Right? Yeah. Yeah, right to jail. Your point is, Mr. Gavin? Frankly, Your Honor, I'm shocked that a person of your caliber would be taken in by such low-grade parlor tricks. Excuse me? The defendant is cleared of all suspicion. This is hardly the time for jokes, Your Honor. Mr. Wright hasn't proven anyone's guilt or innocence here. What he has done is use illegal evidence to put the blame on someone else. And not just anyone else, but me, his own defense attorney. Illegal evidence? Let me ask you, Mr. Gavin. Is there still any reason at present to suspect me of wrongdoing? Of course, this bottle, for instance. The bottle of grape juice Mr. Wright was drinking? How do you intend to explain the way his fingerprints on the murder weapon? I carry bottles around like that all the time. And not just any fingerprints. Am I right, Mr. Payne? Actually, yeah. The fingerprints in the bottle were, upside down. I seem to recall it being an issue earlier. The court, in this case, demands an explanation. I can think of only one reason why one would hold a bottle upside down. And that is to hit someone with the bottom of the bottle, Your Honor. Or if you're tilting it down to put a card in it. See how the caught fish squirms to the last? Well, Apollo? Yup. Yup. Your boss seems awfully concerned about this bottle still. But I'm sure you can come up with a suitable explanation. Just like that, right? Y'all full of lettuce now? Do you need more treats? Let's give him some more treats. Come here, fluffy boy. Treat. There you go. Treats and pets and 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 treats and pets and. Buddy loves the treats and pets and. Yeah. Just like what? Why would anyone grab a bottle upside down other than to... Don't let him trick you into his thinking his explanation is the only legitimate one. Is there really another? Take another look at the court record. I believe you'll find a simple answer there. And it's in plain sight. How about you just say the answer in plain words, Dingleberry? It would be hasty to deliver a verdict with unanswered questions, indeed. Well, Mr. Justice? Okay, let's do it. Don't worry, justice won't leave until justice is done. You know who else won't leave until they're done?
My mom!
Perhaps the defense would care to enlighten the court. What evidence do you have to explain that the fingerprints on the bottle were upside down? Let's take a look. The wine crates were on the floor. He would have had to have reached down. The wine crates are on the floor. Literally, there's 4 bottles of wine in it, like on the floor. He would have had to have reached down like that just to get it. Yeah, that's the one. That's it. That's the one. It's actually easier to show you than explain, Your Honor. Okay. Place that bottle on the floor next to your chair. Excuse me, on the floor? Yeah, now reach down and pick it up. Without getting out of your chair. Ah! Now you know. Because, like, if you're standing up, you bend and yeah. See, your naturally go to pick up the bottle is its neck. With your fingers upside down. I love that. The callback to the old game. Yup. Look at this photograph! Taken on the night of the murder. I'm telling you right now, guys, the Chewbacca defense is inferior to the Nickelback defense. Look at this photograph! The defendant, Mr. Wright, sat here, playing piano, bottles of grape juice on the floor, the side of his piano bench. He would have naturally picked up the bottles upside down several times. Wow, I can't believe it was that simple. Recall our dinner that evening, Christoph? I was drinking my usual juice then too. Basically, you used the bottle on the table to do the deed. But then you must have remembered. So you went and picked up one of the bottles from under the piano. And you switched the bottles. You took one of Mr. Wright's bottles and made it look like the murder weapon. That's why the card wasn't in it. Because, yeah, see? See? I knew Phoenix wasn't lying about the card. Like, the card was put in that way. Just because. Yeah, okay. Yeah, just because. Well, he was ditching it, yeah. Yeah, we got him. Order! Order! Order, I say! What do you have to say to these charges, Mr. Gavin? Fascinating. So this is the legendary attorney's famed tactic of misdirection. What? You claim that I switched the bottles. Where's your proof? Proof? Well, that's, well... Uh-oh. As I thought, more baseless conjecture. Right to jail. Yep.
Right to jail.
I'm afraid your bottle of proof is quite empty. Not as empty as that camera full of bunny butt. Hello, Mr. Bunny Butt.
Objection!
I wouldn't be so sure about that. Your Honor? When you initiated the investigation of the hideout earlier, do you recall I requested additional investigation? Ah, yes! I have your memo about that right here. Retrieve the bottles from under the piano at the Borscht Bowl Club. And here's one of the bottles in question. His fingerprints are going to be on it. What are you going to dust for fingerprints too? I would be surprised if any were on that, but his. Mr. Gavin probably wouldn't make such a novice mistake, true.
Brought you frankincense. Thank you. And I brought you murder.
That bottle won't bear a trace of anything. Say Apollo. The card will be inside. The card will be inside because Phoenix ditched the bottle that was actually used as a murder weapon. Or no. Yeah, the other bottle. Yeah, the other bottle has a card in it. Yup. Why don't you go ahead and examine that bottle? But why? Just humor me. Alright. It'll solve this case once and for all. Okay, let's take a look. Yup, see? The 5 of hearts. It's even a 5, just like they said. Playing with the Queen of Hearts. The lover is the only fool. And yes, I was singing Juice Newton. In case you're wondering what that was. That card, it can't be. Recall that unpleasant woman's testimony for a moment. Miss Olga Orley. Yes, our little swindling devotchka. That night I painted the card like I was supposed to. Planted the card like I was supposed to. And Wright lost that last hand just like he's supposed to. Then Smith searched him. But the planted card was gone. The trap had failed. Wait. This isn't... You're telling me this is the planted card you disposed of? Well, she wasn't Russian. They exposed that she's not Russian, and the whole Russian thing was a disguise. So she was basically changed her outfit into like a Las Vegas dealer. And I went riverboat. I decided to go riverboat with it. So I gave her a riverboat dealer's accent. Because she's kind of dressed like a riverboat dealer. So yeah, Olga's not Russian. So we originally did her with a Russian accent because she was pretending to be Russian. Then she got exposed as being a fake and being a professional dealer that was called in to help cheat. She was called out as a professional dealer, not a Russian woman, that was called in to help cheat. So now we're doing her voice as a riverboat dealer. Yeah. That's where we are with her. Yeah. The one you mentioned in this piece of testimony? I happened to put my hand in my pocket and found the card. Yup. I snuck a peek at it and found it was the 5 of hearts. I had a feeling something might happen, so yeah. That was a major plot point, Chaos. It happened like a while ago. So I disposed of the card before the game. Disposed? Where? There was an empty bottle of grape juice I had been drinking right beside me. I threw the card inside that bottle. The 5 of hearts. This is the card. But yeah, she's a riverboat dealer, not a Russian woman. So she changed identities, we changed accents. The bottles were swapped. But see, there's a reason I did that. Because if I kept doing her accent as Russian, you wouldn't have noticed that her identity had been, revealed. So it's a good thing I did that. The fourth person in the nightclub that night. You, Mr. Christoph Gavin. That is all. Okay, shit. Let's do it. Yeah, he's mad. He is big mad. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
Bird ass poop dookie stick butt bitch snotty
Revenge!
ass balls hooker penis.
We already established we can cuss.
Revenge! Revenge for the events that took away your attorney's badge 7 years ago. Phoenix, you fuck. Phoenix, you scruffy, righteous little fuckboy. What are you doing? And before you get mad at me for calling Phoenix a fuckboy, he's wearing a beanie that says Papa, okay? He's literally wearing a beanie that says Papa. So, yeah, I'm gonna call him a fuckboy. My past is like my logic. Straight and true. Nothing's changed. Acceptable. Yeah, if you're wearing a beanie that literally has Papa written on the side of it, that's acceptable. And all I did was point the finger of justice in the proper direction. Fine. I'm glad we could have this little tete-a-tete, right? See? See? This is insane! It's inconceivable! What about me? Don't I get to prosecute anyone? How am I supposed to reach the cliffs of insanity? I believe this time we've finally come to the end of our trial. Mr. Payne, do you have a report for us on Christoph Gavin? He's admitted everything. We're processing his arrest right now. I see. Still, one has to wonder why he would do such a thing. He didn't even have a connection to the victim, did he? None that we know of. Mr. Wright, have you anything to add? Heh. I'm afraid I can't shed any more light on the matter. About this victim, Mr. Shady Smith. Shady, I know it's meant to say shady, but... his occupation was listed as traveler. An odd profession to be sure, and that's all we know about him. I'll arrange a follow-up investigation, Your Honor. Good, good. Mr. Wright? Yeah. 7 years, and you still haven't lost your touch. Christoph Gavin was a man with much significance for me, both as a friend and a lawyer. He was extremely talented, to be sure. I needed 2 things before I could confront him. The first was a place where no injustice would be tolerated, this courtroom. The second was a man who would tolerate no injustice. In other words, a defense attorney. You, Apollo. Notice he didn't say the judge, because people bully the judge all the time. The dark time for our legal system. A twisting of justice brought on by our very own initial trial system. We have to set it right. Mr. Wright? Our work lies ahead of us, and I, for one, am looking forward to it. Very nice. Bum 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 bum. Ah, this seems as good a time as any to announce a verdict. This court finds the defendant, Phoenix Wright, not guilty. Woo! Woo! Yay! Okay. Court is adjourned. All right. Hmm. 420 District Court. Thanks, Apollo. You came through just like I thought you would. I'm pretty sure I didn't do anything in there. It was you who cornered Mr. Gavin, the killer. I couldn't have done it by myself. You sensed it too today, didn't you? Your ability? Crap. Am I the psychic this time? So last time it was the Faye sisters were the psychics. So now I'm going to be the psychic? Ability? Yeah, the sensitivity I lack. You'll come to understand it soon enough. Wait, I wonder if he means... Yeah, interesting. I have one question for the witness then. You say you saw the moment the defendant hit the victim. Is this true? Of course it's true. What's that weird vibe I'm getting? Okay, yeah, see? See? Psychic powers! Psychic powers! It's the modern Stone Age family! Psychic powers! They're from a place right out of history. Let's ride with the powers down the street through the courtesy of Fred's 2 feet. You'll have to find the answers to that question for yourself. The answer right today was full of questions without answers. Most of them about Mr. Gavin. Yeah.
Nando the Relentless.
Nandor De Laurentiis.
What possible reason could we have to commit murder? Perhaps you'll learn that in the days to come. Wait, you don't know, do you? This locket is the key. The locket who bears the name of the man that Brandy loves. Oh, that reminds me. I met a girl whose picture is in your locket. Your daughter, right? That's right, she's my daughter.
Don't worry. I'm like a sweet little ninja.
She just, same color hat. She showed up and gave us like a crucial piece of evidence and then disappeared. You know, you were right about this locket. What? I took it off his neck the night he died. But it looks like our dear Russian scam artist saw me. So the truth is, this locket really did belong to him. That's perjury! You testified. You said the locket was yours. I mean, it is now. I said no such thing, actually. I merely said that it was a locket with my daughter's picture inside. A subtle distinction, but a distinction nonetheless. And it's the truth. Then why? Why was the victim wearing a locket with a picture of your daughter inside it? Sometimes the straightest path to the truth isn't the best one. Give it time. You're still just getting started with your career. Speaking of which, I may be out of a job. I work for Gavin Law Offices after all. Still can't believe I just saw Gavin get led away in handcuffs.
Welcome to the fucking show.
You just got jammed.
Donkey Kong is the best game ever.
Make sure. Yeah, Phoenix. How about coming to work for me?
Right to jail.
Right to jail. Right to jail. You know? Yeah.
That's my purse. I don't know you.
You mean at the Wright and Cumbie Law Offices? I mean, there's not a single attorney in my generation that doesn't know it. I can't imagine that to be true, but you're not an attorney. Oh, I turned my badge, yes, but I'm not an attorney anymore. That incident 7 years ago. That legendary trial. At the middle of it all was one man. Phoenix Wright. Also known as Douchey Papa. Look at this. Look at him. Look at that little fuckboy. Look at that. The 5 o'clock shadow, the hoodie, the gold necklace. The gold necklace. That's also stolen. And a beanie with Papa written on it.
That I like. That is just nasty. And I'm into it.
Oh yeah, total fuckboy vibe. Have you ever thought about coming back to the courts? I'm not qualified to stand in the court of law, I'm afraid. Didn't you notice in today's trial, there was a single piece of forged evidence. He did fucking Edgeworth's move? You fuck. I'm talking about the evidence that shouldn't have existed. A naughty magician's trick. One piece of evidence struck me as odd, it's true. It just seemed, well, too good to be true. Oh. It's the 5th ace. No, because she said he lost, and then they searched her. But we established his chip said that Phoenix was winning. I'm gonna say this. You mean this, don't you? Got it from your daughter, Mr. Wright. Yeah, that card couldn't have been found at the crime scene because the killer took it with him when he left. She had to sneak into his house and steal it back, I bet. Leaving the wrong card in its place? Lucky for us. Okay. The court can't accept this evidence. It's a fraud. A fraud? How could you be so sure? I would think the only person who could claim it was a fraud would be the only one who took the real card from the crime scene. The real killer. Yeah, that shut him right up. My verdict was already handed down 7 years ago. And you really... Yeah. I forged this card. One look at the crime scene should have told you it wasn't real. Oh, because yeah, okay. You can't do something like that and call yourself, that's why he's not calling himself an attorney. Who's calling themselves an attorney, Apollo? So it's true, the rumor's true. 7 years ago. None of that matters much now, does it? Alright, shit. I punched him. It's your story from here. Perhaps I can help you turn the next page. My office's address. Drop in if you like. Mr. Wright? Oh, about your uppercut. Try yelling, "Take that!" next time. I find it packs a little more punch. Take that! And Apollo, thanks for today. I had a good time.
That I like. That is just nasty. And I'm into it.
And with that, Mr. Wright walked out the door. And that's how my first trial ended. A lot of mysteries went unsolved, and at this time, no one had any idea they were related. Every mystery that day, connected by a single thread of logic. I'd find that out soon enough. My name is Apollo Justice, attorney at law, and this is how my story begins. Fiend. Save. Okay. And it should have been gone away. Come on, dude. I thought we said no more journey psych outs. That's a good one. Alright, let me look at something real quick. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Yes. Yay. Okay, everybody. Let's go ahead. And we're gonna go see Nemo. It's about that time. My stomach's bothering me like fucking hell today. I gotta go to the bathroom again. Yeah, I'm just, yeah. My stomach is fucked up today, and I streamed anyway. But we got a pretty good stream in. Thank you all for hanging out. Here's the raid phrase. Thank you all for hanging out, having such a good time. We'll be back on Monday, probably doing some regular show or some Overlord. Maybe a little bit of both. Yeah. Good to see everybody. Catch you later, taters.
And I thought I heard a family of slugs mud wrestling, but it was just my fart.
Heh